Wow, he called 4,400. That's amazing. That's going to underrep his hand big time. If JR and Ryan get out of the way here, he's going to have Tiger isolated and have him dominated. JR's got the best hand in poker. Great feeling from the cut. But the eighth wonder, waking up in the big blind with queens. And we know what type of pressure he will put on someone with a hand like that. So let's sit back and watch this big hand develop.
What?
I guess if you had a pair, I should have bet really small. Yeah.
No.
I thought about betting it really small.
I just thought I could only win if I got the showdown.
35.
Spare. Very fair hand.
Well, Garrett pops it up to 5,500, but he's going to get 4-bet here to 17,000.
No.
And Garrett's, he knows JR.
How many big chips, Justin?
Just one.
Call it 65 plus.
And JR doesn't generally push back on a 4 or 5 bet. Plus he's got a real strong holding, but it could be ace-king or ace-king suited.
I love it.
So Garrett's going to have to think this one through and decide what he thinks he has, but he's going to look it up. We'll see if the eighth wonder can bink the queen on the flop. Wouldn't surprise me none. Oh my God. Like, whatever. It's unbelievable. I don't mean in a bad way. It's just sometimes I'm in awe of it. Just got to stand behind the stanchions. No cameras, no pictures, please. Just everyone. Be respectful. Take a good look at the eighth wonder and then move along, please.
Is it 10? Oh, no. I see.
11.
I see that. I didn't see it. Sorry. Yeah.
C and D on day 2.
Nothing JR can do here.
Are they still doing it where one of the day 2s overlaps with one of the day 1s or no?
I'm not sure about
They did that last time.
Guys, I watched this for the first time with you. I have no idea what cards are coming. But I have played so many hours and watched so many hours of this man. He's a great player. I'm not going to take that away from him. Could be the best player at the table. But his run good is just ridiculous.
All in.
All in. Call.
Well, there's the bad news, JR. That's unfortunate.
Whatever he wants.
Whatever you want.
Once is fine.
One time it is done.
Garrett being the consummate professional lets JR pick. They're going to go once. And you see the percent. Oh, wow. Okay. All that talk about the eighth wonder. I'm eating my words here. And they went once. And JR is going to win a $171,000 pot. He binks the ace on the turn. Please move along to the next wonder, the ninth wonder, JR. Wow. Rarely do I see something like that. I don't root against or for, but I am in awe. And I could see you guys are typing away faster than anyone could read because that is just so sick, so crazy, so amazing. Early into this game, there's massive blood. And we know Garrett's going to be reloading for a ton and going to be coming back after his chips.
Hey, JRB,
Tony,
you playing the big tournament this weekend?
I'm about to find out.
Press 1 for checking account balance. Your balance is $1.
It's not just $1. It's your ticket to $1 million tournament. Sign up for free today at WPTglobal.com and use bonus code YT60.
Like, it's fun. Yeah, like it's different from a
You're
normal
gonna be
tournament.
okay.
The levels are
It's more of a cash game. The first at the beginning is more like a cash game.
Yeah.
The first 2 days.
I would just have to practice. Because it's,
Yeah.
600. So often, like
blinds are raising
somebody,
my strategy. I don't
so
know.
often somebody like goes deep final tables that's like not even a tournament player. They're like no tournament cashes.
Right.
They play cash games. Like happens all the time.
Yeah.
2,100.
Because it's just the one tournament that it's just the deepest tournament.
Yeah.
I have 90 here.
2 hour
levels,
levels.
yeah.
You start like how many chips do they start with these days? 60K.
60, I guess. And
At
it's
one-
100, 200, so you start with 300 big.
300 big.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no 100, 100.
Actually, I think
Is it only 300 bigs though?
I wish I had my phone. I think
makes sense. Let's start levels.
I think it's 100. They start at 100, 200 with 60.
Is there one weird level? Is there like a 200, 300 level or something?
10 seconds
I'm
now.
not sure. There might be.
And the move, if you don't want to be out there for a week and a half, is just do the last day.
Even the last day. Yeah.
You can do a day. You can buy in a day too though as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just skip day one.
And you would have.
That's what a lot of business people do.
You would have 75 big ones.
Which is probably
pretty good.
slightly under average.
Right around average.
Close. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably slightly under.
Slightly under,
Just
probably, yeah.
But,
Because people just build up big spectrum.
but for a
it's-
tournament, that's deep.
That's
yeah.
really deep. in
Any other
general
tournament you play.
75 bigs is. If you had 75 bigs on day 5, you'd be chilling. Like, you're like, oh, I'm crushing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you can just.
Are you
skip all that.
asking if you buy in day 2 if you'd be under the average?
No.
Yeah.
He's asking.
I've
Austin's asking
asked.
about this.
No, it's 70. If it's 75 bigs.
No, I know what you.
Look at Mike X
neither
here.
of them really do.
Pocket
By definition,
aces.
It's obviously well under
And the ace
average.
of diamonds.
Right. You're just,
But he's got Mr. Sticky
By definition,
with top
well-
pair.
Well under the average.
Yeah, but they decide how much.
Pair of
yeah, 'cause
eights.
you
I
get the
guess
same
what
price.
I was thinking about is
Yeah,
it
you're
as
right,
like the
right.
median.
5,000.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good
Median
point.
might be right.
Median, you know what I mean? If you were still above the median.
If you go, man, you should probably. I mean, unless it's fun for you, you should wait till day 2.
Not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, because you have to like be there like 2 or 3 extra days. otherwise.
If day 1 isn't fun, why would day 2 be more fun, or day 3, or day 4? I mean, it'll be fun at day 6 maybe.
Yeah, right.
So you have to go through 5 days.
So Han bets out 5K. Mike X making a decision. He is not folding this hand. He's just deciding what he wants to do with it. And we're going to find out right now what he wants to do with it.
And on the off chance that I'm there for more than one day, I don't want to have to wait 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Then
waiting.
don't play day 1 because you have to wait a couple
Yeah, the waiting is the problem.
If
Also, it's
the-
Vegas. You can.
If the time didn't matter, in general, day
much
1's
money being
probably the
stuck in
most fun
Vegas.
for everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
Just because you're so deep, it's way more relaxed. It's not as tense.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's happy to be there.
Sure, yeah.
After day 1,
Han's going to look him up
fun
after
that's
Mike X
probably like day
raises
6. Yeah.
the 14,000. We got a $42,000 pot here going to a turn. Mike X improving his hand here massively with the nut flush draw, the best pair in
Made day
poker.
5 a couple times. I've never made day 6.
I mean, even day 5, we can.
And I think even for Han, he's going to have to put the brakes on here if Mike decides to check again.
I don't even know if I'd go to sleep if I made it to like a day 7.
Be hard.
You take the Xanax.
Huh? Me? I get really tired, so I do like to sleep. But, I would if I wasn't working all the time, but like on the weekend, I would. There's always doing something.
Right next to you.
You just make it up in the morning.
Yeah, I like. Well,
Mike has a hand here that needs to be checked
ridiculous hour,
and then decide on the river how much you're willing to call.
I'm gonna sleep like 8 hours straight. But I'll sleep like
But his poker coach says, let's lead out.
4 5 hours.
Because if you get raised, you can just deal with it later.
22,000.
And honestly, this probably was the right play because we know Han will call thin.
7 hours sometimes. But during the week, I'm like rarely ever, not never, but rarely getting 8 hours. It's usually
Absolute brick on the river.
10 seconds.
the weekend. I actually slept in Vegas.
Adding 1 minute.
My dog wasn't there. So, you know, I didn't have any.
You guys saw Han tank on that call with third pair when the ace hit the river and the diamond against Ryan. He's never showboating when he's making a decision like this. He is more than willing and ready and able to put $22,000 in this pot with third pair, even though the diamond hit the turn. But we'll see what the end result is. He's in the blender.
10 seconds.
Unless he watches regularly, he may not know anything about Mike. Gonna have to use some time chips here. Mike doing his best Robert De Niro, looking concerned.
You're humming, right? Oh, yeah. I thought I'm hallucinating.
Now he's looking overconfident and comfortable. Oh, and he gets the call again. Wow, Han just not wanting to fold hands. Mike X printing 43,500 in that hand, having a great night, making up
You're much better than me.
the last couple of
But don't tell
sessions.
him that, okay?
They said,
Telling Lauren, please, don't go anywhere. I need you.
Mike, crushing.
Say better that way.
Now what do you think about that invite?
I told you, thank you for the invite.
You know, like, now Draymond, like, you know, Draymond now is not Draymond 5 years ago. He's just not. Like,
He's just a okay role player right
Exactly.
I was thinking,
He's a winner.
I wonder if they're going to move him at some point. Because it's like,
now. He's just means so
such a
much to that
part of the team. You
organization.
know, I feel like they
doubt it.
won't.
He doesn't. He
Like-
wants to retire there. He's probably within 2-3 years of retiring.
yeah.
He's pretty washed, but he's still so important to that team and just the locker room. And I mean, I could see him coming off the bench.
But could you see him? Yeah, I was going to say.
I think in the next year or two, we could see him coming off the bench.
Don't you know Draymond Green personally?
Yeah, a little bit. I never met him in person, but we've played
Just
online
say
together,
he's
and I
washed.
texted
I'm
him.
like,
but-
okay.
I'm saying
He's gonna send him a text.
Damn it!
You son of a
Watch
bitch,
for
next time.
his lofty standards. Right?
No, I mean he's a Hall of Famer, like almost no doubt, right?
Never going to come to this.
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck, I was about to text him to come on the show next week. But yeah, he's like Dennis Rodman basically, right?
He played better in the last couple games. Like the.
No, I mean when he plays good, they win.
Heads up.
When he contributes something like a lot, they win every
I think
time.
his value, besides the rebounds and defense and whatever, is just his energy.
Right. It's energy.
Like,
It's the moral support. It's like what he says in the locker room. He hypes them up. The leadership, like that stuff. You can't add up. You can't put that
you
on
can
paper.
quantify exactly.
Billy DeGaff,
Yeah, exactly.
he is in the chat.
They're smart. The whole
Those of
team's
you
smart.
paying attention, say hi to Billy.
Yeah.
They had a lot of
He's
smart
One of the best
players,
announcers
you know?
we have.
Understood what to do at
A
all
regular
times,
guy,
on offense
good
and
dude,
defense.
great player, drinks a lot of
Did you see Clay
booze.
call out the Memphis Grizzlies?
Yeah,
that was so funny.
What player was it?
Some Memphis Grizzlies guy
He didn't say who it was.
said like strength in numbers on Twitter after they beat them in the regular season, and Clay was like, "You freaking bum!" Like that pissed me off so much.
I wonder who it was.
Dylan Brooks?
Not going to talk over these guys, but Henry's got a
It was
nice
some
little hand
Grizzly
here.
player
The
who-
Grizzlies beat them in like a regular season.
Not
game.
much for
The
Han,
guy
though.
said, like, strength in numbers on Twitter or something.
I mean, Draymond's become a media member who just happens to also play basketball.
Han's going to float it out with just ace queen. Does not like the fold, people. He just does not like the fold.
I don't know, but
Commentary still lucrative for them.
And not wanting to fold is going to get him in a little trouble here, I think, with this ace queen. Queen hits the river.
max contract, but it's pretty good for post career and it's fun for them. You know, they can still make 7 figures doing media.
More. I mean, if you're good.
Yeah, I'm saying 7 figures. I'm saying at least $1 million. Yeah. Like, I mean, Skip Bayless and Stephen A. We're making like 7, 8, 10 million, but
I'm thinking someone like Reggie Miller. Like, he's making well over.
So Han says it's time
it's not.
to take the lead here. He's going to bet into Henry's 3 nines. See how Henry wants to play this.
More than football is only
he's been paying attention, a raise might be in order here. Han calls thin, bets thin, raises thin, and then at times has it. It's hard. We'll see what he does.
Specifically, the TNT NBA guys probably do better. And then those like guys like Stephen A. or Skip who have like a really good like.
Henry does the right thing.
4,000.
He's gonna make it 24,000.
But a lot of the guys are making a lot of just been there for a
And now Han's got another big decision to make for 16,000. He's got a queen with an ace.
Seconds.
Oh, I only have one.
You only have one time chit. A lot of big decisions, Han. You've been using them. Your blender will be short. Tough, tough. You only have one chip. Time chip left. He's called twice with, I believe, third pair each time. Was right once, was wrong once. From what I've seen, I can't see him folding here. What do you guys think? Number one, fold. Number two, call. One fold.
30 seconds.
Two call. He's got 30 seconds. Put your vote in.
All right, pay to see.
He paid it. And he's not going to like it. Feels so good when you're right. So dirty when you're wrong.
1,200.
Yeah.
5,400.
I think it's your imagination. I learned to do that from Garrett. I never used to know how to do it.
One other player.
That's right.
10 seconds. Full.
Don't throw me under the bus, bro.
I don't know if I'm reading this right, but Andy M just donated $500 with no message. Thank you. That's crazy, but appreciated. Avi, sharer, just won $420 while listening. Smash the like button. Thank you. You donate, I shout you out. I can be bought. One of my favorite Italian restaurants, you keep asking, I'm going to answer you because you're pretty resilient on that question. David Pert is, recently I was in Vegas and I love Carbone. It's just really good. And there's not a lot of good Italian restaurants out here in California. There's a few here and there. Anyways, we got two big hands that missed. Got Mike X with Ace Jack, Tiger with Ace Queen. He's betting 3,000. Mike X has the right idea that Tiger doesn't have anything, but Tiger doesn't have anything just a little bit more. Ah, the plot thickens with a flush draw for Mike X. The Nutter Butter flush draw.
$9,000.
Tiger says, hey, you know what, Mike? You want to hit that flush? Got to pay 9 G's. If he's gonna rep a hand, maybe he's repping a 10. Maybe he's repping another big pair. But he's continuing this, and if he misses and it's a blank, he's going to have the best hand. But in a situation like that, I think you have to continue, depending on what the river is.
Nice.
3,400 and two.
Oh, would you look at that? Playing above the rim, Mike X.
WPT Global. Huh? $1 for $1 million? No chance. Why would we do that? I keep getting these phone calls. You know, $1 for $1 million. What's that all about?
$1? Come on, no chance. Hey guys, just want to make sure you got the memo. $1 for $1 million event. We want to push that.
Okay, boss. We're all over it.
Been doing it all day.
Sign up for free today at WPTglobal.com and use bonus code YT60 and play the $1 for $1 million tournament.
You stack, bro.
1,200.
The previous time, John in there, if you had him 4-bet, would have been a crazy pot in both.
Oh yeah? Was that hand where it's ace, king, queen on the board?
Yeah. I mean, king came in the river, yeah.
Yeah. Even more likely he bluffed me then. If you had all of it.
No, but how could I be bluffing it? Yeah.
I had Jack 10, so.
You had Jack 10.
And I would have.
NBA legend says, Nick, you're a legend, but Ludacris is a goat, baby.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Don't care either way.
Pretty good.
I love him. I wish Ludacris the best. And he's a maniac. He's out of his mind. Borderline sociopath.
He did you a big favor.
Because he can handle the wins and the losses the same way. He's got veins of ice.
You would have not gotten
doubled you up. Or you would have got me. Yeah, you have more than me. So
Wait, was the turn wasn't like club though, right?
No,
he
but
the flush draw, but then it came running king 8 or ace king.
2,400.
No.
Wait, are you talking about the three-way hand?
Yeah.
It was a queen.
It was ace queen something on the flop. Yeah.
And then the river was a king.
River was a king.
Oh, you're talking about a different hand than me.
Yeah, we're talking about different.
I thought you were talking about the hand when you.
Avi, I don't think I'm going to read that whole thing.
Oh, okay.
But you did donate $20. I don't know what to do. And so people started bullying me in person a little. I got one guy who said he'll get my back if people hit low like that, but I'm sensitive, blah, blah, blah. I'm off my game. My brother's also in the chat. Listen, buddy, who gives two shits what anyone thinks? Be thicker skinned. You got this. Look at all the guff they give me.
Sorry.
Just push through, buddy. Play your game. Believe in who you are. Keep watching this stream, and you're going to be just fine. I personally wish you the best. I couldn't deny you, buddy. Egone61. If I could pick anyone dead or alive, who would be my first podcast guest? Frank Sinatra. Nitucci and Garrett is, I guess, the name of the thing. Says, congrats, Nick. Don't have Lyman on. Don't wear leather. NBA legend said, wants me to read, Ludacris is better than me. Clip it, Chris. Okay, whatever. Cost you $2 for me to spit that? I don't care. I'm going back to poker for a while. You guys are, listen, I should do this more. The staff is raking it in. You guys want your stuff right, you're paying. But let's watch some poker. Come on. Let's get back to the basics here. I might have to stop reading them out if they're not over $10. Just kidding. I don't want any more money. Let's just play some poker. We got Mike X Sun running with a set here. Bud Hahn has the nuts.
You have it.
It's going to cost Mike X a few bucks, but he's winning a lot. He doesn't like seeing that. He's shocked he lost because he's been running so good. Hahn hits that river, keeps paying to see more cards. He deserves it.
900.
Nice sense.
There's gonna be a video of Han 12K to 100K.
Yes, I know Hahn hit a straight, guys, but he was sun running with the sevens.
First half of COVID that talked about that with like restaurants.
Raise it 1,000.
Basically, like people love eating out.
Another nice hand for Mike X. He's got kings in the hijack.
Let's say you go out to dinner.
JR's got a good playing hand of 10 jack of clubs. I love 10 jack suited. He's going to call 900. Ryan's calling with 10-8 of hearts, and Tiger's going nowhere with pair fives. Oh, he's going to raise it up.
You're at that restaurant, like you're not interacting with anyone.
Crazy timing, and not the perfect timing. He's running into a pair of kings here. We're going to see if Mike wants to 4-bet this hand.
Like just being in the same place. Yeah. That
He can't see that the other two hands probably are going to fold to the 5,400. If he happens to just flat here, he's going to under-rep his hand. Doesn't know that. He's probably going to put in the 4-bet.
Even if we're not interacting
Does
with
he?
one another,
Does he make a call?
being around other people.
Wow, he called 4,400. That's amazing. That's going to under-rep his hand big time. If JR and Ryan get out of the way here, he's going to have Tiger isolated and have him dominated. The only risk you run is bringing in these other hands if they're feeling like gambling and then having one of these hands hit.
Tony, you got like 50 there? What do you got?
So we got JR out of the way for Mike X. We're going to see what Ryan thinks here.
54?
Ryan goes crazy with hands like this.
It's enough. I'm okay with it.
He's gonna look it up. Kind of nice to go heads up with Tiger with pocket kings and 5s. 10-8 of hearts, you never know, could hit some stupid flop and knock Mike X off his perch. Wow.
I'm gonna check.
Tiger hits the set. The only thing lucky for Mike X is that the ace hits the board. And it's just going to be this is just a horrible position, but Mike X does not realize that that ace saved his ass. Don't know if he's just going to put the 10 in and try to see a turn. When you got pocket kings and you see an ace hit the board with 2 people in a pot, you just want to throw up right in your mouth.
It's probably yeah, I'm just guessing. So.
Bump it up.
Ugh. Wow.
I'm like shivering. Crazy. I don't even know. That's it. I mean, I don't even.
Player goes.
Oh. That is not going to get the rest of Mike X's
How much
chips.
more is that?
Look at the count.
I don't believe.
Are we bringing the 22 first?
I think he might get them all if he flats there, but he might get them all anyways.
Can I take it back?
No, I'm bringing the 22.
I'm fucking with you. Come on.
All right, I'm bringing 22. All right, here. Con, can you sit down or back up because you're blocking the camera? Thank you. So this is 13. 15.
Maybe Mike X might put him on a diamond draw, but he's got the king of diamond blocker.
22, 24,000.
Wonder if that causes him to even, I don't know, Mike. I'm rooting for Mike to, well, he's putting the chips in his hand. This is going to be an absolute disaster. I love Tiger. He's a friend of mine. I'm not trying to jinx him. I love seeing him win. I love Mike too. Mike's going to give him all the time chips all at once. Mike's got to be thinking is, well, what, Tiger put in a 4-bet. The ace is so in his range, it's going to be almost impossible to put him on a set. Although we've seen GT a week or two ago go bananas with deuces and hit his deuce against King Henry, who hit his queens. Okay, Mike, good laydown. It is what it is.
Show me an ace at least.
True, pick one.
That bad?
I don't have an ace.
Fun's good. Thank you.
So Tiger tells Mike he doesn't have an ace, but there's no way Mike's thinking he had 2 5s. Cumulative winnings. Look at King Henry, 63,000. Ryan, 45. Garrett down 143. Mike X ends down 5,500. He was up close to 120,000. JR had a good night, up 42,000. Tiger down just a little bit, and Han both down 11, 16,000. John, I didn't even know he was here. He won 25,000. Is that it?